Okay, so let's have a quick overview of what we'll be covering today. So first of all, we're gonna talk about why you should study in the state of Texas. And also I'm gonna provide some information about how to choose a college and the scholarship opportunity here in the US. Also, by the end, we're gonna talk about a little bit about Texas Tech University. So for those who have never been traveled to the state of Texas before, Texas is the second largest state in the United States. And also people also calling us Lone Star State because we gained independence from Mexico in 1835. So before 1835, Texas was a country. And also, the state of Texas alone will be the 10th largest economy in the world and the largest exporter in the US. Also, there are lots of major companies. They are headquartered in Texas, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more in the coming slides. And Lubbock, which is where Texas Tech University located. Lubbock is one of the top 10 of the most affordable cities to live in Texas. So for every $100 you spend in Texas, you will have to spend $126 in New York and $156 in California. Now let's talk about a fun fact. So actually, like I mentioned before, Texas is the second largest state in the nation. So Texas is about 7 times larger than South Korea. So you can see this map. Another thing I want to mention at this moment is South Korea companies in Texas, because we do have seen the connection between Texas and South Korea. So first of all, the Republic of Korea continues to be one of Texas' top partners in foreign direct investment and trade. So that means lots of people from South Korea, they are willing to invest in the state of Texas because they think here they can get a really good feedback or the worst from it. Also, Korea companies operating in Texas, including I have listed all the companies that were here. So you can see we have Paroline Petroleum, Samsung Austin Semiconductors, and lots of companies there. We have seen the trend that more and more companies in South Korea, they're willing to operate it in Texas. Also, business and personal travel is quite easy because there is a direct flight between Seoul and Dallas-Fort Worth. Next one is about exploring state of Texas. So we have tons of World Heritage Site, National Park, and over 100 state parks. Our good weather and abundance of nature permits many and lots of outdoor activities. So if you like hiking, definitely you can find a lot of good place here. Also professional sports, including football, basketball, and baseball. And also we are the home to the live music capital of the world. So it is quite easy for you to find the country music life in any city in Texas. So those are the Fortune 500 companies in Texas. As you can see, we also have like the Tesla, the Southwest, which is quite big flight company here, and also AT&T. And lots of our graduates, they graduate from Texas Tech University, and part of our graduate, they find a job in those companies. Okay. Now let's talk about what you need to think about when you choose a college. So first of all, those are some tips that I provided. Number one is to identify passion and rank your priorities. So I have seen students, they're really interested in mathematics and also, or like they want to do filming, but at Texas Tech University, we have those options for you. I know there are lots of trending majors right now, but still we want students to find the career is actually their passion. So our advisors, including me, Dr. Jing, we're here to help you identify your passion and help you find your dream job. Second of all, the academic opportunities. So for example, at Texas Tech University, at undergraduate level, we offer over 150 programs. But there are some universities they might have their own like liberal arts, so they probably not gonna have as many as we have, but you definitely want to know their like program ranking and lots of some other stuff. So for example, the diversity, the location, and campus size. So definitely you want to study in the university that kind of make you feel welcomed, and also they appreciate the culture that you're bringing in. Also, financial aspect, we definitely, because like I said before, Lubbock is one of the most affordable city to live in the Texas. So there are several different options here in Texas. So whenever you choose a university, you might need to take that into consideration as well. Also, application requirements. So definitely we need to see your application, and you might know that as international students, we need all the students to provide the proof of English proficiency, something like that. Next is to researching your fit. So first of all, find your academic fit. So that means definitely you want to study in a university that has the major, and also you want that major providing you not only the knowledge from textbook, but also tons of internship opportunities or like the out of classroom activities. Also, you need to consider institution ranking and academic prestigious. So those are something that you can easily Google online. We have them. There are lots of different ranking system around the world, like QS. So you definitely need to consider that. Next is to find your cultural fit. So as you see in the southern part of the country, we have lots of university that has students from South Korea, from China, from India. So that's probably something you want to take into consideration as well. Campus and city size. So not all the university in the nation can have those large, like land granted campus, but those are the things you can easily find online, and definitely go to YouTube, search the university, then you will have a better view of what that university look like. Also, what is the city culture like? So here at Lubbock, we really want you to feel the sense of community. We want you to feel welcome here. How's the weather? So as you might know, in state of Texas, there's lots of big cities. So like in Houston, it's a little bit humid. In Dallas, it's not as dry as Houston, but sometimes you might see a lot of rains. And here in Lubbock, since we're a college town and we're in the northeast part of Texas, so sometimes the weather could be a little bit dry, but you definitely can feel full seasons here. And international student population. So currently at Texas Tech, we have over 2,900 international students here. And what resources are available? So the resources, what I'm meant to say is what kind of like tutoring can you get, the international student service? Those are the things that I'm mainly talk about, the resources. Tips for choosing a college. So first of all, narrow down your option. What I normally tell my student is definitely choose 5 university. One is kind of like you feel might be a little bit hard for you to get in, but definitely find another one that is you can make sure you can get in, because you can see the mission requirement on their website. Second of all, participate in virtual tours. I know for international student, you are not be able come to the campus and make a campus visit, but due to COVID, we're doing a lot of virtual tours, which will give you an idea of what Texas Tech look like. Also, read and understand all admission requirements. So, for example, if you are interested in a major in College of Architecture, they might ask you to provide a portfolio. So definitely read and understand all of the mission requirements. And then the fourth one is application and fees. So there are some universities in the nation offer the application fee waiver. Always ask the admission counselor to see if you can get a waiver. Sometimes we need to see some supplemental documents that can help us determine if we can offer you that waiver. The next one require documentations and exams. So for example, if you're high school students, you might think, do I need to take the SAT? Do I need to submit all the required documents? Yes. So first of all, you need to submit 4 years transcript, and also SAT is totally optional at Texas Tech, but you can always go to the university website that you're interested to find if they're test optional. And the last one is find the pros and cons. So definitely you can list it, the things that attracts you and the things you might think there's a little bit hard to get. For example, some university require students to provide really high SAT score, or some university, their cost of attendance is much higher than the others. So since we are mentioning that, so now I'm gonna talk about the financial aspect. So first of all, the U.S. university cost the range is $20,000 to $80,000 per year. So normally it's combined the education and living expenses. That's what we're calling the cost of tendency. So basically that means the money that you have to pay for a whole year. And basically that covers living expense or transportation or insurance. Okay, so each institution set its own financial awards. So to be honest, the 100 awards are very rare and very hard to earn. But there are lots of options that are offered by either university or the department. So what the suggestion I'm providing is compare the awards. You need to think about the cost of tendency and the scholarship amounts. Also be proactive and pay attention to the deadlines. So normally I suggest students to start to prepare all the documents 6 months earlier by the deadline. So for example, our for 2023 priority deadline is May 1st. So now is a good time for you to start to think about what you need to do. Types of scholarships. So in the nation, in the United States, there are several different scholarships that you can apply for. So I would like to provide some explanations and definitions of each type of scholarship. First of all is the merit-based scholarship. So basically it based on awards, achievement, academic performance, athletes performance. So for example, Texas Tech, we're offering merit-based scholarship. So basically, if you can provide us the qualifying high school rank and test score, you will get a certain amount of scholarship. But there are another tab called need-based financial aid. So it is based off your family's financial situation. So basically, we need to see the whole household income for a year. Another one is called institutional scholarship. So basically it's awarded by the individual college. So there are a few things we're taking into consideration. For example, the merit, talent, and need-based. Student must apply and be admitted before you can receive institution scholarship. And also there are some outside scholarship. For example, the company you work or the company your parents work, they sometimes offer the scholarship for the students. Also, there are some community organization and college scholarship database, or some scholarship that are offered by the government. So overall, for the advices that we're giving is, first of all, don't let the sticker price scare you off. Sometimes the cost of attendance, for example, some private school, they have the highest sticker prices, but they offer the best need-based financial aid. Also apply by the priority deadlines. So for us at Texas Tech University, if you can get admitted by the priority deadline and you meet certain requirements, you will be guaranteed to get a certain amount of scholarship. Also, you can also always ask for reconsideration, because sometimes it happens we do deny students, but always you can email them and ask for a Zoom meeting, and we will probably there are something missing from your application and you think those things can help us review your application better, definitely do that.